Hey everybody, this is Barton with Yamaha Marine Center and Holmes & Owen Yacht Sales. Today I'm going to be talking about Yamaha outboards, specifically the 4.2 liter V6 engine. There have been some changes that took place in 2021 and moving into the 2022 model year, and I thought it's a little confusing. I thought I'd try to clarify what's going on with these motors. So let's start with what's happened. Yamaha has introduced this new generation of the 4.2 liter, and you're seeing it right here in this white motor. It's got the revised cowling on it. Has some other changes, but outwardly you're seeing the revised cowling. This is the predecessor to it. You can see this cowling is not as sculpted as this one. Also, now Yamaha makes an option of a full white motor or the full gray motor. The white's a little bit more money, but they were doing white motor, but the lower unit was still gray. But now they've gone with the full pearlescent white, very attractive motor. So you don't have to have them custom painted white any longer. You pay a little bit more and get the factory white finish. All right, so let's talk about some of the changes. So this is a current model 4.2, but it's the old style, which they still make. When you get this motor, it's only available in a mechanical control. It's mechanically shifted, mechanical throttle. The way you steer the engine that can be a little bit different, and that is one of the big changes for the 2022 motors. So this motor has a hydraulic cylinder down here. So this cylinder that you're seeing is a hydraulic steering cylinder. What has now become available for a bit more money, and it's not available from Yamaha per se, is an external electric steering cylinder. So it would replace the hydraulic portion with something that looks similar, but it would be strictly electric. It's from Seastar. And that is also available, depending on the boat manufacturer, as a potential option. This is a Key West. This one is only available with the hydraulic system, not with the electric system, at least not at this point. So this is the motor that's been out for a number of years. Still available, certainly through the 2022 model year. The power head is the same power head. So this is the new motor. What's underneath the cowling, it's the same power head. There's no change there. There may be some little subtle differences with water alarm system, or water in the fuel alarm system, things like that. But the power head itself is the same power head. There has been a change in the lower unit. Just real quick, this upper vent that you're seeing here, what Yamaha is trying to do is give better performance in reverse for these motors. Historically, the exhaust is coming out of the lower hub here. When you put the motor in reverse, this exhaust is coming out, putting bubbles around the propeller cavitates, so you don't have as much thrust in reverse. What they're doing is they're diverting the thrust in reverse so that they're diverting the exhaust in reverse so that the exhaust is bending up here. You're not getting as much of it down here, so you get a lot more power. I think it's 30% more power in reverse. I can tell you personally, running the boats, they are quite a bit faster in reverse than they have been in the past, much less cavitation. You'll see that that is not the case with this older generation motor. These are simply vents, but it's not does not have the same feature to it that you're getting in the new motor. All right, so let's switch to the other big change. So this motor, you can see with the white and the cowling. Here's a gray version of that motor. You can see it's the same cowling, same exhaust system for the lower unit, but if you go up here and you look at the steering is simply the hydraulic system. So this motor is a fully digital motor, so it's digital shift, digital throttle, but it has hydraulic external steering on it. You could also potentially from the manufacturer get an external electric cylinder. From there you move up to this engine. It doesn't have to be white, it can be gray, as the other engine could be white also. This one not only is digital shifting and throttle, but it also has this integrated digital electric steering, which is this large cylinder here. Let me see if I can get around here. You can see it. That large cylinder. And that's all integrated into the transom assembly. There's nothing else you have to put on this. So this allows you to steer the motor. This is the steering cylinder, and you have electric steering on this boat. At the helm, there's electric. The steering wheel looks the same, but the feel of it is different. It is electric. It has a very linear feel to it. This is also the system that would be used for steering if you're using Helmmaster today, the new Helmmaster system. It is designed for this particular electric steering. I've been told that Helmmaster, the new Helmmaster system, would also potentially work with the external electric steering cylinder. It does not work with the hydraulic steering cylinder, this cylinder. So Helmmaster will not work with this. You have to have electric steering, and as far as Yamaha is concerned, preferably you want to have the Yamaha integrated electric steering for the Helmmaster system. So that is just a quick rundown of some of the changes. Another angle. Some of the changes to these Yamaha motors. Very reliable, just as bulletproof of motors you could possibly want. Very fuel efficient. That is the latest and greatest. So I appreciate you watching. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any, would like to speak with us directly, feel free to give us a call or text us. Thank you so much. See you next time.